guys, I'm Elizabeth Newsman. Welcome to my booktube channel. So last week I went to this super cool conference called Realm Makers. It's a Christian conference for people who write sci-fi, fantasy, dystopian, pretty much anything that's not contemporary, historical, or that has some sort of supernatural elements. So this conference is really fun. They have both a costume dinner and a Nerf war, as you'll see. I vlogged the whole thing, but I'm going to split this vlog up into 2 parts just because the video ended up kind of long. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you have any questions about this conference, feel free to ask. Well, hey guys, I just arrived in St. Louis, and it feels kind of weird talking to a camera in the airport, but I figured I'd better go ahead and start filming, so I'll give you guys a few more shots once I get to the hotel. Alright, hey guys, it's really late and I forgot to vlog earlier, but I'm doing it now. So I just met my roommate. Here's Molly. She's not camera shy, I guess. And we all ate. And this is Jillian, and that's my friend Shay. She's not a roommate, but, and then here's Catherine.
Singled out. Not the roommate.
Alright, so we're all headed back because it's really late, but I'll do some more vlogging tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's like 5:45 in the morning. I woke up at 5:20 and I couldn't go back to sleep. So we all went to bed at like 11, and I'm probably going to be tired later. Right now, all of my roommates are still asleep, so I'm trying to be quiet. But anyway, I'm about to start devotion, and I don't have any appointments or conference-related things until like 10 or 10:30 a.m., which means I have several hours. So I don't know, maybe I'll work out later today. Hey guys, I just finished my workout. So I did leg day, which was pretty hard. Not a huge fan of leg days. So now I'm gonna go clean up and get ready for my photos. Hey guys, so I just got back from lunch. And I had a few appointments today. I got my picture taken in like 45 minutes. I'm having a meeting about the graphic design, website, rebranding stuff. So I'll try to get you guys more like live footage of people doing stuff and not me just talking. But thus far the conference has been really great. I've met a lot of super cool people. And I've gotten to meet some people that I already know. So I always love seeing friends. So yeah, I had a mentor appointment earlier today. We talked about marketing, getting a marketing team ready. News releases, things that you can do in preparation for releasing your book, and then I had my picture taken, so that was pretty cool. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish up my Wattpad chapter for The King's Cursed Bride, or I'm going to have some pretty unhappy readers. So we just listened to a great keynote by Mary Weber. We're a few hours into the conference, and I'm here with my friends. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and ask them one by one what's been their favorite part of the conference so far, starting with Tom.
Hello out there in video land. Definitely my favorite part is meeting all these great people. Like Elizabeth, Rob I already know, Jillian, and Molly was it?
Molly, yeah.
See? Just Molly. Okay, that's it.
Alright, what about you?
Had a great time with Tuscaloosa's opening pre-conference, and yeah, just so inspiring, and just can't wait for the next couple days.
For me, it's been all of the conversations I've been able to have, just sitting down with so many different writers and talking about our stories and the things we love about writing. It's been so encouraging.
And Molly, what's been your favorite part so far?
Honestly, I think I'm copying an answer that was already given. I didn't hear what they were, but really just reconnecting and seeing old friends, making new ones, and seeing what everybody's been up to since last year, everything that's been accomplished. People that were excited about having a book they were maybe pitching last year, and now their book is like in the bookstore this year, and that's just really cool to see what's happening.
Do you know where it is? I'm gonna run you over if you don't move it. Well, hey guys, I just came back from an agent, an editor, and publisher panel. So I heard a lot of information about indie publishing versus traditional publishing, things like that. I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to bed early right now. I went ahead and left, and it's only like 8:13 p.m. But I get to shower before the rest of my roommates, so there's that. So there you guys have the official ending of day 1 for the conference.
That's what Granny's been talking a lot about lately, putting authentic characters on pages.
Well, I'm saying.
Digging deeper into storytelling, not stereotyping. Hey, wouldn't it be something if the Little Red Riding Hood and the big, not so bad, wolf went to Gran's together?
Hey guys, so I'm off to my classes. We just, it's the second official day of the conference, and I'm with Stephanie. So she's also a booktuber and she's vlogging, and I got to be in her video, but she hasn't been in my video yet, so now she is. Huzzah! Alright, hey guys, so we're at a sushi place with some of my new friends. This is Sierra and Shyler. I met her like a few years ago at my first ACFW, and then Liz. So we're at this sushi place. We just came back from a continuing education course and then an elective. I know some of us were in Make Your Manuscript Sing by Lisa Magnum, so that I'm pretty sure we enjoyed that, and I'm just gonna go around and ask what everyone ordered at the sushi place.
I'm getting the gyoza. It's pot sticker dumplings with pork and vegetables.
I'm getting the signature roll because I've never tried sushi, so I thought that might be a good place to start.
And then Liz?
I'm doing the gyoza again because I've had sushi and I don't care for the texture. But
So I finished lunch and now I'm in this empty conference room. I'm taking an elective by Mary Weber and Nadine Brandes on writing young adult fiction. I won't be filming any parts of the content since those can also be purchased on recording. Alright, so I'm in the Realm Makers bookstore. I'm gonna see if I can ask people a few questions.
I'll give you an elevator pitch for Breakwater because that's the first in the series. So Breakwater is about mermaids, murder, and mayhem. So all of my favorite things. It's a young adult coming of age story about a mermaid who finds out that her fiance has killed someone and has to deal with the repercussions of that. So I'd say it's 3 parts political thriller, 1 part romance, and then maybe 1 part coming of age.
I just put out the first in a romantic fantasy trilogy called The Green Princess, and I like to advertise it as 2 cute smalls fall in true love. And it has plant magic, a plant dragon, fire magic, and many, many types of magic. But it's a tropey star-crossed lovers Phil's fest.
It is about a detective who thinks she has gone crazy after her fiancé dies. She starts hearing voices and seeing things that nobody else can see, so she checks herself into a mental institution, and then she discovers that maybe the demons in her head aren't really all in her head. They might actually be real. So she starts working on this investigation, which leads her to her late fiancé's last case, and she discovers a world of human trafficking and demons and alternate dimensions that lead her to a whole frightening new world.
I'm here pitching a historical fantasy set in World War II. It's about an American nurse who gets trapped behind enemy lines, and she has the ability to sense people's pain. And so the story is centered on her trying to save her disabled patient from Hitler's euthanasia program.
It would be Afterpunk, steam-powered tales of the afterlife. Death gets punked.
Absolutely. Finish the book. It's always the best piece of writing advice is finish the book. It doesn't matter if the first draft is terrible. It doesn't matter if you know you're going to have to do a top to bottom rewrite. Just get it on the paper, or you can edit a terrible book. You can't edit a book that isn't there at all. So always get it on the page.
Oh, do whatever you want. I don't believe in rules very much.
if you do, you can do whatever you want as well as if you do it well. And also never ask permission to create art because someone will always tell you no.
Do what works for your story. There are so many rules, and you can break all of them if you have a good reason for it. So do what works best for your story. But you have to know the rules before you can break them. So learn the rules and then break them.
I think the thing that has been most helpful to me is just having a writing community, whether that's critique partners who may or may not live in your area, or just writing friends that you can kind of geek out with over your favorite TV shows or your favorite books, that kind of thing. And just keeping those people close, because those are the people that are going to keep you going when you get discouraged.
Consider it a dedicated hobby, because then you won't lose the passion. If you succeed, you'll be pleasantly surprised, and if it takes a while to get there, you're not going to be jaded. You won't lose the passion for what you're doing.
Makers is a wonderful place. It's my favorite conference of the year. It's the highlight of my year. There are just wonderful, genuine people who are interested in you and your story here. It's a great place to interact with Christians who create fantastic fiction. And it's a really, really warm, friendly, wonderful environment.
First ever writing conference I've been to, so to me, the most unique thing is that I'm here. And I made it, and I'm happy to be here to talk to all these wonderful people who like books and like fantasy and science fiction and all the cool things. And dragons. There are many dragons here.
Sense of family. You can walk up to a person who's looking at a tree and say, "Those are fairy pods," and they know exactly what you mean. It makes perfect sense to them. So the sense that we're all kind of in this weird world together and we understand one another.
So this is my first year at Realm Makers, but I'm really enjoying it so far. And I think the best thing about it, the thing that's been really fun, is just hearing everyone's really creative ideas. There are a lot of really creative people here, and they're all in the sci-fi fantasy genre. So it's really fun to get to hear about all their different worlds and their characters, and just all these ideas that they have and are working on right now.
Well, it's my first writers' conference, actually. Generally, I do sci-fi conventions, so it's a different environment. A lot of very friendly, helpful people. Different types of conversation. More talking about the writing than the books, which, is always nice. And the people is the big thing.
Hey, this is Snow White. I'm here with an old hag. She's offering me a really tasty looking apple. I mean, what's your name?
I have no name.
I'm here with no name, and she has this really great looking apple. I don't know. It looks pretty tasty.
It, yeah. I grew it myself from my water.
I don't know. I'll think about it. But in the meantime, I'll let you guys know if I decide to try it. You want to show the camera? You're beautiful. You grow those in your garden?
Well, I don't know what this is, dear, but I grew a wonderful apple for you, and I most hope you will try it.
Thanks to Realm Makers and the wonderful people at Realm Makers. 2 weeks ago, I signed a contract with Writer's Digest. Thank you so much, Scott, Becky, Ben, and all the people who said, you might can do this, maybe you can. Usually start out talking about something that went terribly wrong with, transporting like pens or something like that on the way here. So this year, in order to stave off all of the bad luck, I didn't bring pens at all, and so far everything's been going great. The 2018 Realm Makers Book of the Year, can I be cliche and ask for a drum roll? Here we go. Is Firstborn by Tosca Lee.